Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the back. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff again. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards to keep this drive alive.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and we're able to move the sticks.
He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's second down here. Give it to the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Contact as he let the ball go. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, and he shanked it. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Pitch to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space. making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Important third down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Fights through a tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Heads up, the offense now operating in the red zone. And they hand it off to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On first down, it's play action. Looking to throw it deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Hokies will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And UConn's offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Punting, ready to boot it away.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The Hokies have 1st and 10 here. And they'll use the ground game here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And he's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Running out of time in the pocket. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Direct snap to the back. Running through the tackle. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the ball is picked off. Short return, tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Powerful running into the secondary. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Cook. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
3rd and short now for the offense from the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Huskies. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. They've punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Hokies will have to punt this one away. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And UConn's offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here comes the bunch formation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Boy, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back completions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. And they'll run the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he will score. Touchdown, Yukon. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try to run it with the option. They toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. From the gun, he looks for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. second down, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of light from this offense.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Hokies! That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. Turner looking to make a play here. Powers through a tackle. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Using his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll give it to the back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Hand off to the single back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Wide receiver gets the ball trying for the end zone. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, this is the risky call to be this close to the end zone and come up with a tricky play here. Thought I'd see a little bit more of a conventional approach from the offensive coordinator. Now, don't get me wrong. It works out. They get some positive yards. Let's see if they can punch it into the end zone.
Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Nowhere to run up the middle.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Makes a quick catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give their returner opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And UConn's offense is back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going in the last position. Very efficient, precise. He'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. And the same runner's got it again. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made way down at the 25. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
The Hokies looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Hokies. Still no answer for this offense.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When the linebackers are really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Oh, it's snapped to the back. Inside the 45. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job of containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on third and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. And the quarterback dropping back. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, UConn. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Now they run the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to
testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, you kick the extra point to tie this up, or you go for 2 to potentially take the lead.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the UConn offense back on the field now. Your worst case scenario, go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Defense trying to get the stop here and send this to overtime. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. And it's a bunch formation. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll take a knee and try for a go-ahead field goal. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And now another kneel down. Here we go. The game-winning field goal attempt coming up. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, you love to see a game for a come down to the final possessions. And who's going to have the football last? And they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.